Hi everyone, my name is Jada and today I'll be welcoming you to my new blog entitled Jada Unpublished. So many of you who follow me on Instagram saw me post this picture on July 10th, 2020 with no explanation. All I put was coming soon. And I did that one because it was kind of random because that was not my plan to post it at the time. I've been working on it for a while, which you'll find out later, but it was definitely not my plan to post it at that time. But God's time is always the best time, so that is why it got posted. And I thank everyone so much for the love that I received and so many reposts that I got from my friends and family and some people that I don't even know that well who were excited to see what I had coming soon. So it is going to be a blog. It is called Jada Unpublished, and this video is going to let y'all know what it is, what it's about, why I wanted to do it, and why you should read it. So stay tuned and let's get into the video.
Zoo crew. Yeah. Why when I'm doing my best, do demons come around trying to tantalize and repress my progress? So now keep my eyes open and flex. Where they get me down 360 vision, nothing less, nothing less.
Why when I'm doing my best, do demons come around trying to tantalize and repress my progress? So now I keep my eyes open and flex. Where they get me down 360 vision, nothing less, nothing less.
Been through it all, my
I was talking to my sister sometime in the winter. I know it was before my birthday because I remember exactly when I started working on the blog, and she was like, you should do a blog. And I was like, no, and because that's my natural reaction, just say no to everything. And she was like, why not? And I was like, what am I supposed to write about? I don't have anything to write about. I'm not interesting. And of course she didn't offer any examples of what to write about. She was just like, I don't know, I think you should write a blog. So I kind of disregarded it at the time, and I was just like, okay, well, everybody tells me to write something. Somebody told me to write something on my life, so we're not really, I don't care. I mean, one day I'll think about it. So I can't even really say how or when or why I actually decided to think about it and do it. I feel like it was just God, like, hey, you do have something to write about, girl, like yourself. You know, the best thing you can write about is yourself. You know, you've been on this journey with me. You got a lot going on. You've had a lot going on for a while, and your life's finally trying to balance itself back out. So how about you write about it, the journey that you came from, what things you've overcome and are still overcoming. So that's why in February, sometime after my birthday, I said I'm going to do it. And I've literally been working on this since February. And no, it probably didn't have to take that long, but I'm dramatic and I want everything to be perfect, which I will learn about in this blog. So for like the past 3 or 4 years, I have been battling with depression, anxiety, and this new walk with God that I'm on. And I call it a new walk because yes, I've always been a faithful person, grew up in the church, everything like that, but it was a period that I didn't want nothing to do with none of it. I was, like really angry all the time. Like I just wasn't feeling it. I just always felt disappointed, always felt sad. So that's why I call it a new walk with God, a new outlook on life and this journey where God is taking me now. I'm a very private person. I don't share anything. So this whole Jada Unpublished, this video, all this is new for me. You can ask my family, you can ask my friends. Like, I don't like to share. I want to be the person who's always helping, always giving, but not receiving, not sharing, not helping myself ever. And ultimately, that took a major toll on me, like major. And it all came spilling out in the most dramatic ways through these past 3 years. And because of, setbacks, failures, and disappointments, and those things I'm not typically used to, that now I'm very used to. And, so it was something that was weighing on me, and it's the reason why Jada Unpublished is coming to be now. I feel like this is about to be my last step into my healing journey as far as healing my heart and my mind, so I can prepare myself for and move forward in the success that I'm ready for and so willing to receive. And I just need to let it out. I need to let things out, tell my story. And so that's where y'all come in. It's like, okay, well, why can't you just tell your story in your journal like you've been doing or something like that? But I feel like through looking at social media and talking to some people, I feel like there's a lot of people my age who have dealt with or are dealing with some of the stuff that I internalize, as far as like self-esteem wise, as far as success wise. Like, we want to be successful so bad. We need success. We crave success. We only can post all the good things that are going on because nobody can't see the bad stuff. No one can see you fail. It's just, it's all perfect. That's how I feel like my generation is. I don't know why we're like that, but I know, and if anybody else doesn't feel that way, I know for a fact that I felt that way, and I didn't want anybody to see me fail ever. It was like, if it wasn't perfect, don't talk about it. Hold it in. Don't let people see you cry. Don't do any of that. Like, that's how I've always been. And so that's what I'm writing this for as well, for people who are like me, the people who are scared to mess up, who let when you do mess up, it ruins you. Like, it ruins your whole world. That's who I'm writing this for. And even if you don't feel like you're that type of person, I still feel like, you should want to read this and you would like it. So I just truly hope that through my journey, people can see that it is okay to fail. It is okay for things not to go as planned, because trust me, the plans I had, this timeline that I thought I was living on, is completely gone. It does not exist anymore, against my will. But God still said, you tried it. Hell, here's what you need to do and how we're gonna do it. Still working through that mentally, but yeah, plans change. It's not what you expected. It's not what you thought. But now I try my best not to live on timelines, and we'll get into that. All that Jada Unpublished is willing to get into, and this is a growing process. Like, everything that I was talking about in these blogs, like, I don't have the answers. I'm going to be talking solely through experience of things that happened to me, and that's another reason, like, that I wanted to do this, because with this, like, perfect image that, I've tried to portray, like, all my life, people really don't think that you can go through things. And, like, if it's not this, like, super stereotypical type of trauma, like, people don't register it as that. And so this kind of sucks, because, like, a lot of us go through so much stuff that we have to hide in, because we don't feel like it amounts to what other people have gone through. That could be, like, extremely terrible, but if it happened to you and it made you feel bad, then it was extremely terrible for you, and it was something that you had to mentally get together. So that is something else that I've learned. Like, you don't have to suppress your stuff just because somebody else around you had some drama that seems bigger, because no, it's your life, so your drama is big too, and you need to work through it and do what you got to do to feel better as well. So that's another reason why I'm doing this. So trust me, like, we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I'm scared, y'all. I am so scared to do this, but I'm ready. I feel really open. Like, when I talk about impromptu launches, this video is impromptu. It is 2:16 a.m. on August 6th, and I am recording a video. Why? Because when God tells me to do it, I do it. Just like when I posted that picture. Literally, I posted that logo. I had a timeline of when I'm going to post a logo. I've been working on this thing since February. It's been done. I've just been scared to post it, and I end up in an argument with somebody y'all will find out about through the mini blog posts, but end up in an argument with that person. And that same night, I was like, you know what? I'm about to tell my story, period. So that's how that got posted. And now, August 6th, 2:16 a.m., this video will not be posted on that day because I have to edit and stuff. But God said, I don't know why you're still sitting on your butt. I don't know. I mean, I just had a little crying session before I pressed play, but we're here now and we're going to do it. And I'm so excited. Very nervous, very scared, but I'm ready and I'm here. So like I said, I won't have the answers. I just have what I feel in my heart, what I know, what I've overcome. And I ask y'all for answers. If you read something, if you read my story and you're like, hey, I've been through that and girl, you're going to get through it, let me know. Tell me, because I would love to hear it. I'm learning to get feedback. That's one thing. Another thing that I struggle with in life is like, if I don't tell nobody, I don't get feedback, because I don't need feedback. It's just me, myself, and I. That's how I always wanted it to be, but now that's not me anymore. I don't want that. So I always welcome positive feedback. However you want to send it to me. I don't welcome negative feedback. So if you're feeling like negativity, don't. I mean, I just won't respond or something. Like, just don't. Like, I don't care. A lot of this stuff, people in my life, you may or may not have known about. Please don't feel bad. Please don't be like, oh my God, I'm not close to her. She didn't tell me. That's not what this is. That's not why I didn't tell you. Y'all know my personality, so you should already know why I didn't tell you some things. But now, I'm telling you, I'm telling the world, I'm telling everybody, because Jada is ready to be free and lifted up. So all you need to do now is hop on over to JadaUnpublished.com, somewhere over there. And it'll be linked in the description box as well. Or you can just type it in your search engine, JadaUnpublished.com. Oh my God. I did not tell y'all what Jada Unpublished means. How could I? I was so excited. I'm telling y'all, it is 2:19 now. And I never even said, why is it called Jada Unpublished? So let me tell you that before we go anywhere else. This blog is called Jada Unpublished because, like I said, I'm private. I hold everything in. I don't want to tell nobody anything. The things that I have written, I had like papers in school. I had several opportunities to be published, and I backed out of them, or didn't fill out the application, or waited too late because I was always scared to do something bigger than myself. I have a huge imposter syndrome and thinking that I'm not worthy to be in spaces that I definitely am worthy to be in. So I'm trying to get out of that. So that is why it's called Jada Unpublished, because like I said, I've been working on this since February, but I never thought that I would hit the publish button. Everything is usually unpublished for me. I don't let it out. I don't tell people. And so that's just the theme. So that is why it's called Jada Unpublished. Even though it's published now, technically my feelings are usually unpublished. I did all that talking and did not say that. I am so embarrassed, but bear with me because this is my first YouTube video, so oh well. But like I said, go to JadaUnpublished.com so you can read it. A little bit about the structure. Every post will most likely have a video that says watch before you read, where I will do some explaining of the content of that specific post, as well as, you know, my feelings at that time, or like lessons learned or something like that before you read it, so then you can like understand. Because some of the stuff, like especially the beginning post, is like the past now, and yes, some of it I'm still healing from, but a lot of it is like I've overcome, so I'm speaking during that time. So I want to have like the videos to let you know, like, you know, I'm okay to an extent. So I'll have those videos of watch before you read. So I would appreciate if y'all actually did watch before you read, because it will help me, especially because some of them, especially like some of the heavier topics that I might get into later, it'll help me like mentally, because I'll probably get on there and say like, if you do feel like responding to me or giving me feedback, this is kind of the way I'll receive it. Please don't come at me this type of way, but we'll get there later, because the specific topic I'm talking about, I don't even know. But this is why this is a learning process. This is a healing process. Y'all are healing with me, because y'all see, like, I was about to go, I don't even know what my brain was about to do right there. But yeah, so when you go, you'll see my blog post. Please go through the whole website. I work hard on it. It's not a lot, but I just ask that everyone who supports me, sees this, just gives me at least 10 minutes out of your day. That's all it's going to take. 5 minutes to watch a video, and then 5 minutes to read a blog post. And I know it's really 5 minutes because it literally says how many minutes it will take you to read it at the top of each of my blog posts. So you can't be like, oh, it's too long, I don't want to read all these words. And I'm saying that because I do it. Every time I open an article, sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to read this, and I see all the words. I'm like, oh, I'll come back to it later. Don't do that to my articles. Open it, read the whole thing. It'll only take you 5 minutes. You can give me 5 minutes out of your day, please. Like, that's all I want. I love y'all. Please do it for me. So yeah. So like I said, I'm not going to ramble anymore. And I hope that y'all enjoyed Jada Unpublished. And I'm really excited to share it with you. And I had a great time creating this content. So, you know, sit back, relax, get some wine, get some lick, get whatever you partake in and go read my posts. So there are 2 up there right now. Vision, my aspiration in life is to be happy, and Journey to JD Part 1, which is heartbreak, cyberbullies, money, and mental health. I hope to see y'all in my next video. So, bye.